return instead of drifting back, which he'll do periodically. Step in. Watch how he takes this ball early. Steps in, he's right on top of the baseline. That gets him something short, and boom, goes for the winner. He's got the first break point opportunity now. This one I thought was going in the net, but somehow he gets enough on it. And a beautiful pass there. Rips it cross court.
I think Novak thought it was going in the net too. He kind of backed up. Had some very cool nights, hot nights, but nothing this hot and humid.
Keep getting that first serve well directed and give himself a chance to get something to work with.
Put some of these winners on a dime.
Well, once he gets behind in the point and Djokovic is in this position, it's trouble. Controlled, aggressive play and a beautiful drop volley.
So many opponents in his career. As you see the sweat running off early here.
This is potential trouble for Nadal now. You know, pretty easy shots on some of these big points too. I think it's both guys have feeling maybe those first set. Heavy forehand cross court is step around it. Look at his footwork, and that is an amazing shot.
That's free swinging.
Yeah.
With great precision. 94 was a lot of action.
His free swing takes a little more energy though, doesn't it? I mean, he's jumping. Now the level of play picking up in a big way. As both guys, the longer this set goes, it's now just about an hour and 10 minutes. I think the bigger it becomes.
Will hit that almost every time.
He's got to get a little more work on it, but he's got to take the chance on the first serve, Chris. He's got to continue to go for it. That's what's won him some easy points.
What about a riskier second serve? That point there from Nadal. Went after the serve and every other shot. That is a sign of growing confidence when he leans on it. That's been the practice court emphasis in the offseason. Right there, that kind of cut. Just clearing the net at 98.
That's huge. I mean, it's rare to see a ball over 100 miles per hour off a forehand. Get at 90. His spot, finds his target, and that forehand up the line. Continues to to play every point like it's match point.
Play on. Not routine, but Djokovic evens this final at a set apiece.
He's not panicking. I mean, he's still going. He's obviously come out with some adjustments to the game plan, which is to conserve more to the body. 1-2 punch from Djokovic is starting to pay dividends. Starting to see some punishing rallies, and there's that backhand up the line. 7th winner from Novak off that wing. So he has the ability to flatten that out. You see the extension through the ball, and then he comes across his body, so he can, with the same swing, put a little spin on it or flatten it out. And that's exactly what he did throughout this rally. And this last one is just a beautiful shot from that low to get that much on it. Nadal in all sorts of trouble now.
Djokovic stalking over and staring in his box after getting the break. One of those defining rallies in the match so far.
That could be the defining rally. I mean, and it had the feel of it as it was taking place. And the extra effort that Djokovic was putting into moving out into that forehand corner. And Nadal says to himself, I've seen this one a few too many times in the last 6 months.
Shot. That's a heavy forehand, not red-lined, well directed, but getting way ahead in the
point. Break point for a chance to serve it out at 5-1.
Not just that, just more
style.
aggressive. You know, he's not redlining, but he's just playing from a stronger court position. He's going after more forehands.
That return just short enough to allow him to take a big cut. There's some Serbian flags in here as well. You're saying that this tremendous generation of Spanish players may not be backed up by another wave that.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
He smells blood now, doesn't he?
How did he make that slice backhand up the line? Tony's got to applaud. I mean, what else can you do? Nadal hit an unreal forehand cross court. This one right here, a full stretch, and that ball hit the line.
Rain's falling.
No kidding, Darren. We haven't had him disrupt a singles match the whole tournament.
And he is pumped up now.
How well are these two guys moving at 4 hours and 29 minutes?
It's just shocking. No one else in the world gets to that shot.
No.
Now the seconds to think about it on the crossover. Big difference, 4-2 up to 3-all.
looks up at the crowd to sort of say, take that.
5-3, Djokovic.
Absolutely no hesitation whatsoever in any swing from Djokovic in this point. That is just stepping up.
Set point. The force of fifth. For the first time, Nole and Rafa are going 5 sets for the Australian Open title.